YouTube, what's up? Boswell back with another vlog for the husband code. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Yesterday was a tough day, and I really had a moment. And with that moment, it just really had me thinking about this journey I'm on, the transition, and it was really a moment of like an aha moment, right? And it was just one of those situations where it just hit me that this journey is just all about your own self, and it's really 1v1, just you against you, and that's the honest God truth. And it just was just crazy how it hit me, man. It was just like a ton of bricks. Like, I went to Toastmasters or whatever, my public speaking class, and afterwards, they do like some what they call post toasties. They go to a restaurant after the fact, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, yeah, man, like me doing all this work, hitting the gym every day, eating right consistently, every week going to this skill building class, just putting in the work, and it's hard, man. It's hard. Like, it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to be like really doing it, and it's freaking hard, man. And yeah, it's probably honestly like really like feeling it now, even talking about it. It's like one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, because it's just you. It's you making the decision every single freaking time. Like, every time to do it right, every time to sacrifice, every time to like show it for yourself, every time not to take an L and to take a W. Every time to say, yes, I'm gonna keep moving towards the best version of myself. Yes, I can't go back. I just had a moment, and it's crazy. So like, when I obviously when I was more overweight, it was a situation like, if it's 10 at night, it's nothing to go to, try to hurry up and hit Chick-fil-A or, fast food. If you're hungry, just get something to eat. And I'm coming back, it's like, I think it's around actually like 10 something, coming back from Toastmasters. And it just like, my brain kind of lit up, and just like looking at people coming from, and I'm not here to judge, don't get me wrong, but I'm just looking at like the version of who I used to be. Like, seeing people come from Chick-fil-A and stuff, and it's just like, I'm hungry as hell. I didn't eat at the post toasted, like they go to the restaurant, because I based on my diet, I only eat a certain way and in a certain time frame. And listen, I'm hungry, but I'm like, no, I'm disciplined. I'm gonna stick to what's working. And I just remember like just driving down thinking like, man, that was the old me. Like, that was the old me who would have been like, yeah, you know what, man, I can just pick up my diet tomorrow. It'll be fine. I'll go ahead and eat it now. And because I'm around all these people who kind of like, not even putting pressure, but just the influence, just the, you want to vibe too. People drinking, you want to vibe, but you like, nah, because every day got to count. Everything you do got to count. And it was just a moment, man, where like, yeah, it's tough. I honestly, God, the truth, man. Honest God, the truth. I see why it's just easier just to be comfortable and not do it. This shit is not for the weak. I'm going to tell you right now, being disciplined, going against yourself every day, your thoughts, having to win consistently, is not for the weak. Hey, this stuff is not for the weak, man. It's not. I have another video I want to make. I thought I was gonna make it today, but I had to just, like I said, this vlog is all about my personal life and just connected with men and y'all on the internet, right? And again, it's just, I wanted to make another video talking about successful people language. I'll probably shoot it tomorrow. But anyway, the epiphany, the aha moment is just really understanding the power of, and the acknowledgement of, it's just you versus you. And again, it's nobody there to help you, because it's on you to make the decision every single time. Every decision, every single time, to show up and choose you. To choose your success, to choose to stay on the plan, to choose the hard road of discipline. And it really hurt, man, because it's like, dang, it feels good to just, eat how you want to eat, do what you want to do without having to sacrifice now, right? And just like, man, drink, have fun, be merry. It feels good as hell. But that's what got me caught up in the game, with not, following my goals, not being the best version of myself, not, being healthy how I want to be healthy, and some other more internal things too, But I just wanted to put that message out there, man, for those who are going through their journey. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's 1v1. It's the crazy part about it is, it really ain't no competition, but a competition with yourself. I know a lot of people on the internet, man, they be so caught up in what everybody else doing and what everybody else win, and just different conversations. But the truth of the matter is, you only competing with yourself. And that's, like I said, that's the God honest truth. With everything going on around you in the world, like, you only competing with yourself. And it's the hardest, like, I don't know if you ever played video games, but it's like you at the end of the game trying to beat the final boss, and it's hard, man. You've gained all these tools along the way of your journey, like an RPG, and it's like you leveling up, you getting new skills, and finally you get to the last boss of the game, and it's just you. You having to defeat you. It's deep, man. This stuff make you go real deep. And I get it. It's like, I remember not even being conscious of it. Not even conscious that it's really just you trying to defeat you. And it's the hardest thing ever. But it's like, you have to get to a point, and I'm at this point, where you willing to die for your success. You willing to die to be successful, because I made a video talking about you basically on the island. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You have to save yourself. Yeah, there's people that love you, but like, at some point, are you all in? Are you committed? Are you committed to your success? I feel 50 Cent when he was like, get rich or die trying. I ain't saying everybody had to get rich, but I understand the mind state. It's like, you can't go back. Like, once you realize what's going on, and you realize internally what's going on with like yourself and the environment and the world, like how everything really moves, like, it's like, once you figure out the truth, like, that there's no Santa Claus, or there's no Easter Bunny, whatever, there's no Tooth Fairy, you can't go back. You can't unsee it. It's that kind of moment. And I know a lot of people don't understand what I'm saying, but just hear what I'm saying. Just hear what I'm saying. It's only you versus you out here. That's the God honest truth. And it's tough, man. It's tough. But it's not impossible. And I think if you, like I said, if you commit it, then it gets easier every single day. It gets easier. Trust me. Like, from day one and talking to y'all now, and not even talking about the YouTube day one, I've been on this. I've been on my journey. I just started seeing YouTube a month ago. Like, for real. Like, really going hard with it. But looking at day one and just deciding, just making the decision to change. And then start, just putting the systems in place, and so you can stay, you can stay on the grind and you can stay consistent. But there's moments in this journey, man. There's moment on this ride where it gets bumpy. And that's the truth of it. Like, it gets tough. And again, just to bring it back to the point, yeah, I just had a moment last night. Just driving home, just thinking about it, man. I got emotional about it, but I'm happy about it. It was a happy emotion, but it pulled a lot out of me. It did, because I can see my old self. It was like I was looking at myself in third person, and yeah, it's deep, man. Yeah, it's deep. So yeah, it's really, like I said, it's really no competition except you and yourself. You against you. It's just a good reminder that you're not competing with nobody else. Like I said, these TV shows and all this stuff on social media, everybody trying to be other people, everybody trying to look like other people, everybody trying to compete like, oh, I'm better than this person. The truth be told, you don't have to do none of that. You really don't. You just have to defeat yourself. And what happens is you come out on the other side knowing who you really are deep down inside, and you know the things you like, you don't like. And I tell you what, along this journey, it's crazy how the transition, you start to attract more life to you. People, you start to be more attractive to people, more respect, just all that, because people start to really see you inside of them. It's a very, I don't even want to say a journey to like success. It's a journey to really knowing yourself. And I can tell this was like one crossroad I passed, one challenge that I passed. Because it was definitely a test last night with just being, it was so easy just to slip back into being comfortable and to make the decision to be like, yeah, I'll start again tomorrow. Nah, nope. Every day, day one. Every day is day one. Every day is today. Today I'm going to stay on my ground. Today I'm going to keep the decision to stay disciplined. Today I'm going to keep the decision to show up for me. Right? And not give up. And the crazy part about it was I wasn't even weak. Like, I remember like when I first started my journey, like certain foods that I eat, like especially like sweets and stuff like that, it make you very mentally weak. Whereas you very pliable, and just to be like, yeah, I can keep eating it, or I'm good. But as I've like totally transitioned away from all of that, I wasn't even weak. I don't know what it was last night. It was just, something came over me, and I was just like, man, like it was kind of just a reminder. It was just kind of like a reminder, like, man, you came this far, and it was just like, it was just crazy how like I'm just looking at the whole situation in third person. I kind of like an out of body experience, kind of like I'm sitting down, I'm looking at everybody at the table, and I kind of like step back, and I can kind of see myself making the decision. It was like seeing myself making two decisions. It was like the first decision was like, yeah, let me order some tacos and I can drink, have a good time, we chopping it up. And the other decision was the decision I made, which was not to do that thing. They had like a cup of water. I still chopped it up for a little bit, but it was like, damn, So, anyway, man, I hope y'all feel where I'm coming from. But, the journey to success, man, it is a crazy ride. It's a crazy ride. But I'm here for it. It's like going across a bridge, like I'm just burning it behind me, because I ain't going back. There's no going back. It's not worth it. It's not worth all the work I put in to go back. I've came too far. So, for the men out there, for the husbands out there, keep self-developing, because you'll start to see how it impacts not only yourself, but your family, your marriage, your wife, your kids, in such a positive and powerful way. Right? Become the leader you want to be in your household. Become the leader you want in your community, in just your life. This is real man talk. You know what I mean? This is the real talk that you're not getting. A lot of people doing a lot of talking, but they're not talking about how to really lead by leading yourself, by how to make decisions and be disciplined. That's what's not being talked about. So, hope y'all, man, appreciated the message today, drop a comment below. Let me know if you feel where I'm coming from. Hit a like on the video, share it out to somebody who needs this message. And again, I really, really, really appreciate y'all, man. Y'all understand, like, I'm growing. And I know it's gonna be another moment when it really pop off. And I see that too. It's crazy. Last point on that. So like I was saying, how I was seeing things in third person. It was other things that was happening, other visions that was happening on my drive home. And just kind of like manifestations or whatever. Like I can kind of see a lot of things happening. Just that moment had me so man, just such came over me that it just had my mind in a different space as I was driving home. I was just seeing my life a certain way. And I appreciate the vision, man. I appreciate the love from God. But like, yeah. So man, like really, anyway, man, I appreciate it. I don't want to ramble, but I just want to share that message with y'all today. Like the video, comment below, share it out. Subscribe if you're brand new here, or if you've been watching my videos, subscribe. I really appreciate it. We continue to grow, views going up. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Stay blessed.